You said in a recent interview that when you look back at when you were breaking big a couple of years ago for the very first time, you look back at that person as an unappreciative person at times, and maybe
sometimes,
sometimes like you weren't living in the moment. I'm curious if you can like sort of like be a bit introspective right now in front of all these people.
I'm permanently introspective, so you don't even need to ask me to go there.
Please go there, because what do you think it was about you and your DNA and your personality that made you like that? Because what struck me was I've only ever heard amazing things about you from like, I forget what publication did a great short doc on you a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, we did one with Fader.
There you go. Yeah, it was great. I think you bought your parents a house, and
we're working on it.
We're working on it. And just I've interacted with you a couple of times. You've been the nicest of guys. So to hear that, it was interesting to me. Take me back to just that psyche.
Yeah, it wasn't that I wasn't outwardly grateful or thankful for things going on. I just think it was more internally and genuinely feeling the feeling of being grateful. And so when things like I Hate You, I Love You were massively successful, or during Lights Down Low, for example, with Max, that was a big transition period for me because I could only be grateful because he was out there working every day and I was at home making my album. So I would just text him and be thankful and grateful.
You held that record a lot, though.
I appreciate that, but Max made the song, and he really was out there every day, like asking people to play it and getting it to go, and I'm so thankful for that. And so I think that when I look back on my life, when you're in the moment of something, it's difficult sometimes to be genuinely present. And when yogis or meditation teachers or classes would tell me, "Oh, you just got to be present," I was like, "What do you mean be present? That's impossible. Like I'm either regretting the dumb thing I said 10 minutes ago, or thinking about the next thing I'm gonna eat for lunch, or the next thing I want to hit when it comes to success in my career, the next song I'm gonna write." But when you genuinely become present, all you can do is be thankful for everything that's going on. So like, I love the color of yellow that your hoodie is made of, right? I'm thankful for that right now because I love that color. It makes me feel happier and brighter. But if I wasn't just sitting here and being present in the moment, I probably wouldn't have recognized that. And that little burst of joy I got for being grateful wouldn't have existed. So at the time when Hate You, Love You was super successful, I was thankful and I was grateful and I still am. But I think right now I am more than ever because it's brought me to the place I am today. And it's allowed me to make sure that I'm present and make sure I'm grateful and all those things. But yeah, I would like to think I'm generally a nice person, but I think that being grateful amplifies that, and it allows you to be great.
What is it? Well, first off, you're welcome for the hoodie.
Yeah, no problem.
I just wanna, get that out of the way. But you sort of unlocked this like mythical presence among artists, because I was just talking to 1975, and I was asking them what it felt like playing MSG. And they were like, well, in retrospect, it's amazing. But like in the moment, I was like terrified. And it's like and then Matty Healy, the lead singer, was just like, nothing is great in the moment. He's like, life is really not awesome in the moment. And so, but I've heard other.
That's a dark way to think about it. But knowing their music, I feel
he can be a dark dude.
Yeah.
But what is the secret?
And he's fantastic.
What is the secret?
You got me. If anybody figures out the secret to genuinely being present 100% of the time, let me know. I think that like for me, it's been a lot of meditation and a lot of, like I said, so I realized recently when I was in Big Sur over Christmas that I carry my fear and my worry and my anxiety all on my shoulders. And that's why I always get tense in my shoulders. When I go in for a massage, I'm always like, tear these shoulders up, baby, let's go. Because everything's sitting right here all the time. So what I've been focused on is replacing fear with love and worry with trust and anxiety with gratitude. And so what I do throughout the day is I'll take 3 deep breaths from time to time whenever I start to feel overwhelmed, because all of those things add up to being overwhelmed, like a runaway train, right? Everything's getting away from me. I'm feeling like everything's getting out of control. And so what I'll do is I'll just close my eyes and I'll sit there, take a deep breath in and go into all the places I feel fear, replace them with something I love, breathe out. Then do the same thing for worry and anxiety. And I just take that time for myself during the day, and I think that allows me to be a little bit more present and appreciate the moment. And little things too, like last night during the show, I was singing I Love You So Much, and I took my glasses off, and I really tried to make eye contact with like at least 50 people in the crowd. And I realized I'd never done that before. And I was like, whoa, this is so crazy. These people are all here to listen to songs I sing. And I've done so many shows at this point, and so many people have come. I mean, I'm not Madison Square Garden size, but enough people. And I realized I'd never done that before. So I feel like every day I'm working a little bit harder to have that presence of mind and that peace of mind. Because you can't really build anything positively if you don't have a general baseline of peace of mind, right?